Hello and welcome to my list of 5 movies that will make you cry, unless you're dead inside, that is. Number 5 on the list is Toy Story 3. Now, who would have thought that an animated movie would have so much emotional heart to it? I mean, yes, they expected these days with Soul and some of the other movies, but when Toy Story came out, that wasn't quite the case. 1 and 2 are really, really good, and actually I enjoy the storylines that goes across. Number 3 is on a completely different level to number 1 and 2, in my opinion. And it starts to show you that as you get older, emotions do change and the way you feel about things starts to change. And that's why it's definitely a tearjerker. Oh, and of course, let's not forget that one amazing scene. I won't talk about it because I don't want to ruin it if you haven't seen it yet, but check it out. Number 4 on the list is a inspired by true events film, The Pursuit of Happiness. This is Will Smith starring the lead role, where he basically has to look after his child while trying to sell off these medical machines to make ends meet. Now, the film starts with him with his wife and everything's all happy, and then it quite quickly drifts into one man looking after his child, and it's a bit of a change to what you'd normally expect from a Will Smith movie, yet we all know Will Smith can deliver emotion. As you go through the film, you really feel his struggles. What helps is that it is inspired by true events, and from some of my research, it shows that a lot of what he's portraying in the movie did actually happen. The movie ends brilliantly, and it's a joy to watch all the way through. But what the real kicker in this movie is that Will Smith's son in the movie is played by his real son, Jaden Smith, and I actually think it's Jaden Smith's best movie role. So maybe he should have played more when he was younger. So go watch it if you haven't watched it. Number 3 on the list is The Green Mile. A bit of a classic, and it's Tom Hanks who plays a prison ward officer who has to basically put the death penalty on an inmate who has been convicted of murdering 2 children. The film focuses on him going to jail and then how Tom Hanks and his character interact with each other and how actually there's some affection building there. And yet, this movie slowly burns to what you know is going to be the inevitable, the death of the inmate. This movie really makes you think about not judging someone just on their appearance, and actually the biggest people can be the gentlest. So think about that. So number 2 on the list is My Girl. Now this is a film when I watched when I was younger, I thought it would just be an uplifting story about 2 children. But actually what it is it's showing a smart transition between that young age and then that losing your innocence age, where you start to realize that life and death is all part of how we work, and it's all part of something we have to accept. The main character, Vader, who's played by Anna Chlumsky, and the secondary character, Thomas, played by Macaulay Culkin, are brilliant. They show you that friendship is on more than just one level, even at a young age. And what you start to realize is these characters are moving in a transitional period, especially Thomas, where he's gone from, oh my God, girls have cooties, to, I actually like this girl. And the way they do this in this film is brilliant. And it's something that really pulls you into the storyline. And then when what happens to Macaulay Culkin's character happens, you are taken aback by it. What they also do really well in this film is put death subtly into the storyline. And I know that sounds quite morbid, but it's not meant to be in a morbid way. And Vader's character shows the 7 stages of grieving and how you get past that throughout the film. And I think that's something which will draw you in. So if you haven't seen this film, go watch it. And number 1 is the film I was not expecting, and that's Man on Fire, where Denzel Washington once again delivers a performance of a lifetime. This film is focused on his character and his internal struggles about what's happened in the past to him. The film itself is based in Mexico, and it's demonstrating how kidnapping is such a huge issue there. Now, it's not based on a true story, but what it does show you is that how people struggle with it every day. And Denzel's character moves from inwards to outwards, where he starts to show care for a girl that he's looking after who's been kidnapped. Now, I want to point out this movie doesn't start off as a tearjerker, and the second act isn't much of a tearjerker either. But that third act and the ending of this film will have you in tears. It's one of those films that I don't want to talk about a lot because I think you just need to watch it to really feel the impact of it. So go watch it if you haven't seen it. But do let me know what your 5 favourite tearjerkers are, and do put it in the comments. So I hope you like my 5 top tearjerkers. Do comment and subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. And let me know if there's any other 5 best that you want me to focus on. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.